Children Limos from BeyBladeWorld.net, and this video is called the Beyblade Legends Showdown by Zankye. Fusion versus Fight, Burn Fireblaze versus Burn Phoenix. Unboxing review / giveaways giveaway expires on January 4th, 2015. And now what we'll be comparing is going to be, if we can go down here, I'll show off the prizes in just a second. We'll be comparing, as we can see, the Legends Burn Fireblaze, I have the Bay right there in the bottom, to the Takara Tomy one, which we'll be doing a live unboxing of the Takara Tomy one. We'll compare the detail. There are 4 individual prizes if we cannot see. Actually, I'll just move these 2 out of the way, just for now. So there's 4 individual prizes. First prize is Burn Fireblaze, second prize is Burn Fireblaze, third prize is Burn Fireblaze, fourth prize is Burn Fireblaze. And to enter, what you have to do, and you have to just type in the comment, okay, well that's simple. Type in the comments, which one do you think is better? The Hasbro Burn Fireblaze or the Takara Tomy Burn Fireblaze? Give the reason why. When I say the reason why, I don't mean 5 words. Try a sentence or 2, do a paragraph if you want. And, yeah. So, for the comparison, which we'll be getting in a second. So, Takara Tomy versus Hasbro. So, it is noted that the Takara Tomy was originally released before even Hasbro began. That's what we already know. And, yeah, so basically, as we can see, there are different names. Now, I don't know why the Hasbro, they changed the name to Fireblaze. The original name was Burn Phoenix. And for the Hasbro one, as we can see on here, if you can go to the logo on the Hasbro one, you can see that the Fireblaze, kind of the name on there, is crossed off. You can see there's no name on there, like, took it out. And for the Takara Tomy one, the Phoenix words, or whatever, are on there. So they took out, not only that, they took out that, so I don't know why they did that. Maybe they thought people wouldn't be able to know the difference of the names. Obviously, another thing is that the launchers are different. Hasbro gives you a ripcord launcher, while Takara Tomy gives you a light launcher. Preference, I say they go with the light launcher. I just feel they're more comfortable. More comfortable for me. That's what I would probably say. I do say that the Hasbro do come in different colors. That is a major difference. The light launchers, I think they only stay with one color. That is a difference. If I can say anything else from these 2 boxes that I can say at the moment. Now, what's interesting to say is that they are kind of similar for how they display it in a way. With the Hasbro, it shows Fireblaze kind of like coming in. In the Takara Tomy, we see the Burn Phoenix kind of like pushing him with the fire. So it's kind of how they introduce it. Now, for the back, as we can see, the back on the display, it's pretty, you have to give me a second because, you know, the Hasbro cannot hold by itself. Okay, now anyways, for the Hasbro, okay, I'm okay now. Okay, for the Hasbro and the Takara Tomy, there are, let me just move this a little bit so it doesn't fall off. Okay, so for the Hasbro and Takara Tomy, there are a few differences. Now, let's just zoom out so I can see those differences. So, when they show the Bay parts, what Hasbro does is they show the Bay parts and, like, the certain stars for it. The Takara Tomy, they show the Bay parts, they give a good description of it. Unless they put stars there and I'm just not seeing it. But that is the differences we can see. The display of how they show it in the background. But overall, I would say it's pretty awesome. They do show off the stadiums. Hasbro advertises as well. One made with Takara Tomy. Interesting enough is that they show combos here, which you can do later on. They also show on the bottom there Fireblaze and Aquila switching parts. And another thing actually is that I know this not may be a major difference, but it's something that is kind of true. So with Takara Tomy, how they display like the types of the bays, they do like, you can see it like next to the Takara Tomy Fireblaze's face bolt, you can see the logo there. No. Where they show the parts. You can see a stamina logo there if you can't see it. It's a little bit hard to see, but they have an actual special logo. They have a stamina, attack, and defense logo for each of them. It's kind of special, like how they represent it. With Hasbro, they just like maybe show different colors just with the regular bold text. Those are the differences. If I were to say the side differences, well, usually if it's a new part, Hasbro kind of shows off what it is. Takara Tomy, not Hasbro. Takara Tomy shows off what it is, so if it's like a new tip, oh, it's metal spike. It's metal. And for the side, they'll show off like how awesome it is. Usually, for the Hasbro ones, the sides usually just show off the side of the packaging. Nothing too special. So now that we've gotten that, I will be now unboxing. So you'll be able to see this Beyblade right here and right now. We'll go part by part in a second. I'll just be opening off the Takara Tomy, and then after I'll be comparing them. Both of the bays. We'll go part by part with the bays. I just have to open the packaging right now. Now, an interesting thing is that... Oh, it's on the top. Never mind. I don't know if stickers have to be assembled on this one. Oh, that's cool. So, they do give you a nice display, cardboard box that protects the bay in case it's open or stolen from both sides. They have the parts here. I still have to make it a regular unboxing, not only a comparison. They have the stickers here and the parts. And usually it's not that different. Actually, with Takara Tomy and Hasbro, it is kind of a noticeable thing. The wheels on the weight, it's a little bit different. Like, for certain bays. Oh, that is so beautiful today. I think it was for Fangneon the Hyperblade. It's like they made it lighter and they put different bearings. I didn't notice that, so I watched Dojo's video, and apparently it was there, so that's kind of weird. It had different bearings on the wheel, which I thought was, oh my god, Takara Tomy is so awesome. And that was kind of neat. Actually, why am I showing it right now? I still have to assemble the stickers. When people ask me Hasbro versus Takara Tomy, I usually just choose Takara Tomy, not because I hate Hasbro or anything. It's just Takara Tomy has more to offer. I hope that sounded right. Sticker, yes or no? Actually, no. I have to say something real quick. Let's just move the camera down just to show something real quick before I even put on the stickers. Which I don't think I have to put on the stickers for this comparison. The tattooed face bolts are extremely similar. For the Beyblade Legends, they actually got it related to the Takara Tomy original. And actually, another thing I have to say is real quick. If we can just look up at the packaging, if we look to the side. I think I got a... Right there. No, it's the other one. If we see the bay right here, remember how I said like the Fireblaze doesn't have like the Phoenix on there? Remember Fireblaze doesn't say the Phoenix on there? Well, I actually got two different packagings. One that had the one that said no Phoenix, and the one that did. I chose the one that said the Phoenix, so I had a special one. So that's kind of a neat fact there. Stickers just for now. I think I'll save the stickers maybe for another time. I'll maybe put the stickers after. But we'll be now doing the part-on-part comparison. We'll be comparing both of the base parts and how they work. Now, a funny thing I actually have noticed, if you know about Beyblade Battles Online, it's kind of like this website where you get to like customize your own bays and you battle with kids or adults online. It's kind of like that. The ironic part is that with Hasbro, the wheels were never had the burning on it, like how the Takara Tomy did. They advertised the burning, but it never showed it. They took it off, which is kind of a weird thing. I never realized. Should be the other way around, actually. So, there are some major differences, obviously. I'm just setting up the setup right here. You're going to have to give me a second and just take a little bit. Okay. As for the wheels, actually, no, why am I doing this right now? We're going to go part by part in a second. Okay. So, we'll be doing the part by part for comparison. As for the face... Okay, so for the face bolts, this one right here is the Hasbro face bolt. Okay. The one that's with the lighter color right here is the Hasbro face bolt. The one right here is the Hasbro face bolt. You can tell because it has more of the lighter, darker colors. And the one right here is the Takara Tomy. You can tell. With the Takara Tomy, it's a little bit different, lighter, different colors. With the Hasbro, it's a little bit more darker. Now I'll be moving on to the energy rings. The energy rings are The energy rings are not that different. Just a couple things you have to notice is that with the Takara Tomy, if you can't see it, there's a little yellow thing here. Yeah, if you can't see, there's kind of like a special yellow thing, a yellow paint on it, on the circles. I'm trying to show it if you can't already see it, a yellow paint on it. Well, for the Hasbro one, it does not show on there. As for the wheels, the Hasbro ones usually look a little bit smaller, but with the Takara Tomy, it comes with burning on it. This is supposed to represent burn Fireblaze, how it's burning. You can kind of see in the I'm trying my best to show it so you can get a clear shot. Burning, as we can see, the Hasbro does not show. Those are the wheels differences if we cannot see. One says burning, one does say not. I don't think Hasbro ever made a burning wheel with it. That's why I favorite Takara Tomy with the burn Fireblaze, so I want to get it because it said burning on it and it just looks more cooler. And now, for the spin tracks, you might be saying not that much, but actually completely. I think with the Takara Tomy, they usually do more lighter colors, and with the Hasbro, it's a little bit more darker. You could say right here, there's more of a light, I don't know, I'm going to say lemon, because why not? It's more of a light yellow, well, this is more of a dark yellowish green. That is kind of a difference you can see. Well, the Hasbro right here is a little bit more lighter, and the Takara Tomy is a little... Takara Tomy, lighter, Hasbro, darker, a little bit mixed with colors. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best to show it. If you don't see right away, I'll try to fix it right away. And as for the tip, first off, let's be obvious here. If you have a Beyblade for a few months, the metal will rust and lose its shine. Okay. So for the Hasbro and Takara Tomy one, at first glance, you can say yes or no. But actually, I think I can kind of see, I don't know if I'm maybe wrong, or maybe because I did use this Beyblade for a little bit for a while. But the metal in here is actually kind of shorter. The tip's kind of, for the Hasbro, it's kind of shorter and a little bit wider. The Takara Tomy, it's more thinner and a little bit more pointy. You can kind of see the Hasbro is a little bit more wider, a little bit more pointy. Now, right now I'm going to assemble both of the bays. And I'll just be showing you a full comparison of what they would both look like if they were fully assembled. Now, I gotta say, over which one I prefer, sometimes the case may be Takara Tomy, but if Hasbro does a wonderful thing, like maybe they do something special, maybe like a special color or something, then maybe I'll prefer Hasbro. I think Hasbro is creative because the two packs are kind of like the random boosters. It's kind of like random what combination you'll see in special colors and everything. Okay, I'll move these to the side, and we'll be now going on to a full-on comparison with both of the bays that are right here fully assembled. So, no, okay, hold on. Okay, that's close enough for me. Okay, so the one that says burning on is the Takara Tomy, the one right here, and the one that's Hasbro's right here. At first glance, there is a few differences. For an example, with the Takara Tomy energy ring, you can see more, and you can see a little bit less of the light down here, because a little more light was on before when I was doing the actual comparison. You can see that they have a special paint on the energy ring. You can kind of see, and that's to represent kind of a phoenix and maybe its feathers or its wings. Well, with the Hasbro, it does have the same parts, just with no paint or anything special on it. And as for the faces, for the face bolts, the Takara Tomy one is a little bit more lighter, while the Hasbro kind of looks a little bit more darker. Like the Takara Tomy is more of an orange, the Hasbro is more of a dark red or dark brown red. The wheels, I've stated before, one says burn wheel. That's to represent Fireblaze, like saying burn wheel. For the Hasbro one, you can see they kind of like scratched it off and did not like put the burn wheel on the engravings. That's what I wanted to say. Now, yeah, we're moving on to the bottom. Now, for the bottom wheel, I'm going to have to lift these up, actually. Bottom wheel, I can't really see anything. The Hasbro may look a little bit more wider and a little bit more smaller. Takara Tomy just looks a little bit more... I think the Takara Tomy is a little bit more thinner, while the Hasbro makes it a little bit more wider, maybe a little bit less parts. I can't really see. Maybe if there's a few blades missing. No. Nothing I can really see that's really missing on there. but unless anyone can spot it. So that has been my comparison of these two bays for the Legends Showdown. So do we end this review? Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up and then after. Should we? Well,
Test launch.
should we do a battle?
Test launch first.
Test launch.
Battle set.
We'll do a battle after. For this, it's first the review, then after we do a battle. Okay, so we have a Legends Takara Tomy Authentic Stadium. This is just a custom stadium. We just put special stickers on, in case anyone ever asks. Excuse me. Okay. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Okay. So, first Takara Tomy. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Okay, now when you do the Takara Tomy, you announce 3, 2, 1, go shoot. This, I cannot tell. I think maybe for the other versions, like maybe for the other version they do say it differently, but Takara Tomy say 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And I can't really say, oh, the Takara Tomy spins 1 degree less than the Hasbro does, or something like that. There's nothing really I can say that's big of a difference when they rotate. Just, you know, maybe the color's a little bit more, like, clear and a little bit more lighter, what I could say. But, anyways, we'll be now launching the Hasbro one, and I'll be saying the official way to say it with the Hasbro. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! With the Hasbro one, it was pretty amazing. The owner of this Beyblade is Phoenix. Another thing I forgot to mention when I was doing the box comparison. The box actually shows the blader along with the constellation. I believe from 40 to Metal Fusion, if I am wrong. Why am I saying 40? From Metal Fury to Metal Fusion and Metal Fight, from Metal Fight to Metal 40, whatever. The bays are based off constellations. So that's how their inspiration. Now for 0G, I think I read an article before or something. They said they were not based off the constellations. They're their own inventions or something. I believe. In case I'm wrong, I might be wrong. But anyways, this does end my review of the Takara Tomy and Hasbro comparison over which one I prefer. I'll go with the Takara Tomy just for this one, because it does say the burning on it. Before I end this review, I want to mention you about the giveaway. Now for a giveaway, the prizes are, for first prize is Burn Fireblaze. For second prize is Burn Fireblaze. For third and fourth is Burn Fireblaze. And what you have to do to enter for the 4 prizes is just tell us which one you prefer. The Hasbro or the Takara Tomy. Give a good reason why. Make it a sentence. Make sure it's not like 4 or 5 words. And as I always say, if you want to like this video, like this video. If you want to share this video, share it. If you want to favorite, favorite. Your obligation, no obligation on your side. Thanks for watching.